And thank you for staying with us. Animal Connection is a resource for those who are interested in volunteering at animal sanctuaries, as well as some wildlife refuges. And here now to tell us a little bit more is the founder of Animal Connection, Rachel Borkowski. And thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Good
this
to
is
have
amazing.
you. It's amazing.
This is better than CNN.
Thank you so much.
Of
You just
course.
made my day.
It is.
I'm be cool.
Because we're real here.
Thank you. We are really real.
Yeah, I love that.
So talk to us a little about real, because animals are real.
Right, exactly.
And every one of us every one of us has connections in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And so give us a little bit about Animal Connections.
Yeah, sure. So I'll just start like a little bit from the beginning. I worked at a goat dairy farm in Israel, and basically at the time, like I loved animals and didn't realize that the animals were being exploited for their bodies. The male goats were killed, and the female goats lived and used for their milk. So because of that, that was from an online platform where you can find live-work opportunities to work with animals, but there was nothing where you can work with animals where they're safe.
Right.
So that's why I created a website where you can work at animal sanctuaries in exchange for food and shelter. So the animals are essentially rescued from cruelty and neglect, and they live at sanctuaries. They live in their lives in peace on sanctuaries. And you can live there in exchange for food and shelter, or you can just go tour. So it's basically just a platform that connects you to those places as well as wildlife refugees internationally. And I do local events where I charter a bus from the city and I bring people to sanctuaries upstate to meet pigs, cows, chickens, ducks, and just kind of get that experience, animal connection.
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of feedback do you get? Because initially, when you talk about dealing with an animal, we have a certain perception, and then you understand about cruelty, you understand about abuse. What kind of reception do you get when you start introducing people to this?
Well, it's funny because people are honestly usually just all about it. At the end of the day, what I'm offering is just an opportunity for people to just connect with animals and connect with cows who are very similar to your household dogs, but it's just something that people haven't experienced before, and really another part of it is just to make the connection from what's on your plate to who the animals are. So it's and giving you that option, because our entire lives we're just fed, metaphorically and literally, we're just okay, this is how you eat, this is what's right in the way to eat, and I'm just essentially presenting an opportunity for people to just kind of make a decision for themselves. You meet the animals and you're able to just be wow, this is who the animals are and this is what's going on, which is obviously just a different perspective, from people in the city.
So when you talk about taking them out to an animal sanctuary, where are animal sanctuaries located? I mean, we hear a lot, but we don't. I mean, for the average viewer, they don't know where an animal sanctuary is located.
There's a ton upstate. There's a few offhand. There's one in Montauk, New Jersey, Saugerties, New York, High Falls, New York. There's 5 or 6 right upstate, 2 hours outside the city. They wouldn't even know. And then also the difference is, I know a lot of people enjoy the Bronx Zoo, but what they do is they actually capture the animals from the wild and put them behind bars, whereas for the public viewing, these places save the animals from cruelty and let them live their lives in freedom and let people learn in that way about the animals. So that's kind of the difference.
That's unique in itself, because
I
never thought about it until you just
thank you. Yeah.
So for people who want to do this, talk to me about if they want to come, take a visit to an animal sanctuary.
So we have essentially, for people that don't drive, we provide a bus. We charter a bus from the city, or if you have a car, you can just meet us at the sanctuary. We're doing an event February 23rd. You can just go to www.animalconnection.info/upcoming-events.
And what about kids?
Kids, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Love kids.
So when we talk about reaction, obviously, animal sanctuaries, you said, for farm animals, pigs, cows, goats, turkeys, animals that are actually saved from slaughter.
Right.
You feel very much your personal experience that first time in being there really opened your eyes to this whole thing?
Yeah, I just, when I became vegan, I just started learning more, and it's definitely a process, and it took a while and everything, but the main thing is that I just think that people have people have a gap between each other because they don't know each other, and that's same thing that I think about people and animals. It's like people love dogs, people love cats, and in China they'll eat dogs and cats. So it's like, you know, but we love them. So it's like we are eating cows and pigs, but it's like if we can just meet them, then I'm hoping that could foster a positive change and also, you know, help people heal in different ways as well.
And you know the thing, I'm sitting here thinking like, you know, so many people have not made that connection, you know,
Animal connection.
and I mean, it's a large connection to make, but I
Right.
mean, but for those who love animals, obviously
Yeah.
it's a very real connection.
Yeah.
So what do people do to get in touch with you, be a part?
Call me.
Call
Call
you.
me, beat me.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah, they can email me, rachel@animalconnection.info, website, Instagram. I'm like very easy to get in touch with. So.
All right. Well, we'll make sure we get you connected. Rachel Borkowski is the founder of Animal Connection. If you want to take a trip to an animal sanctuary or you want to find out more, we encourage you to contact Rachel. And certainly, I'm sure
Thank
that
you.
you'll lead, guide, and direct them. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Rachel Borkowski, our guest here. Stay here. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you don't go anywhere,
Oh, okay.
and you don't go anywhere. We have to
Don't
take a quick break.
move. I don't
We'll be right
know.
back with more
Okay.
shows. Stay with us in a minute.